And we turn now to the first set of men accused of conspiring to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer in 2020. They are set to stand trial.
Yeah, the plan was foiled when someone on the inside contacted police and continued informing in secret.
In total, 14 men would be arrested and charged in state and federal courts. Tomorrow in Grand Rapids, 4 men go on trial for their roles in the conspiracy, and they face potential life in prison.
Yeah, they are Adam Fox of Wyoming, Michigan, near Grand Rapids, Barry Croft of Bear, Delaware, Brandon Caserta of Canton Township, and Daniel Harris of Lake Orion.
2 other men from Metro Detroit have pled guilty and will be witnesses for the prosecution. Caleb Franks of Waterford and Ty Garvin of Heartland.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner has been on the case since it broke and is live in Grand Rapids with a preview of the trial, which will soon be in front of a jury. Jim.
Glenda, a ton of evidence will play out in this trial. In fact, 10 pages of exhibits are outlined in this document with the court. This trial could take a month or more. The jurors will hear from the men on trial, even if they don't take the stand in their own defense. They've said a lot before they were arrested.
If this whole thing, starts to happen, I'm telling you what, dude, I'm taking out as many of those as I can. Every single one, dude.
One defense strategy is going to be these guys are just big talkers, tough talkers.
I talked big, but I didn't really mean it. And I said these things that were threatening, but I wasn't going to take any action.
Matthew Schneider was U.S. Attorney in Detroit when this case started in his jurisdiction.
All of us in Michigan can disagree about politics, but those disagreements should never, ever amount to violence.
Only 7 Action News cameras were rolling in October of 2020 when the home of Ty Garvin was raided in Heartland. Facing up to life, he pleaded guilty and has been sentenced to 6 years in prison. He will be a government witness in the trial. Anjali Prasad is a former federal prosecutor who now works as a defense attorney. The Western Michigan, possibly right-leaning jury will decide if this case is all talk or a real plot that was stopped just in time.
I think the jury pool in this instance is going to sway in favor of the defense, but that's just my opinion.
What the government is going to have to prove is that the defendants did take some steps.
The evidence that has been made public so far appears to be strong. It includes the guns, the practice, the alleged ringleader, Adam Fox, who showed off a taser he wanted to use on the governor. Fox also surveyed the governor's summer home up north and drew a map. Caleb Franks of Waterford was charged in the conspiracy and pleaded guilty. He has not been sentenced. He's also a star witness for the government.
They're going to take 2 people that they said were involved in this, came to their senses, pled guilty, and now they're going to flip.
These guys who have pled are going to end up being much more credible than the FBI handlers, and that's ironic.
Now we're going to have much more on this next hour at 6, including this judge's order that says if 2 FBI undercover agents testify, their real names have to be revealed, even though there's an ongoing threat. Again, that part of the story next hour at 6. Live in Grand Rapids, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
All right, Jim, thank you. We'll see you then.